guess.
Remember when we saw Chris strike out with those girls at that bar?
Did he whiff one?
Oh, that was at Anna Holmes' birthday party. It
was a couple of years ago. I mean, it was like 2 years ago.
It was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Michael and I watched it for half an hour.
It wasn't that long, but it went on for a bit.
Wait, did you take a swing at 2 girls at one time?
It was like they were in a group.
Girls.
They were in a group.
Oh no, you can't go out.
It was one of those things where like Jeff and I, I'm pretty sure he just had a conversation with Chris Demirs 2 years ago, and he was like, "You still work here?" And then Chris walked off.
I didn't know. I said, what do you do at the company? And he goes. And I go, no, seriously, what do you...
Jeff's like, what do you do?
What do you actually
do?
I don't know. And he's like,
me.
And he couldn't tell me. He's like, and
he's like, I'm working on this new show, Social Disorder.
And I'm like, didn't you guys rap on that?
At the time, it was probably Nature Town.
And I go, so what are you doing today?
No, it was like Social Disorder.
And I was like, what are you guys doing now then? If you already rapped. And he's like, I'm doing some research.
That much?
Doing a lot of research.
You can see him saying it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see him saying it. I need a wide here. If he's standing like this. This is how Chris always stands.
Yeah,
it's like when
he
he's
does.
talking to people, he's always stretching. He's like, so. He's always got his arms like over his head.
He's like Dennis with short shorts.
He's very similar to Dennis.
But yeah, so Michael and I just saw him.
Well, it was like we had a conversation with Chris. We saw Chris.
You know, he might be like married or something.
I don't think he's married.
Chris?
He's not. He's not. And then he walked over, and it was one of those things where like we noticed something.
I didn't think this story was ever going to be told.
Nothing was like we've told it before, but like nothing major was happening. But it was like one of those things where Jeff and I both noticed Chris like doing something. We're like, oh, look at that. And then we watched it unfold as we were looking at him across the bar, and we were like, oh no, oh no, it's still going.
It had to be pretty dramatic if you from across the bar.
Chris run. Well, there was a lot of like you could see like
so many
hands like this. So like it's like they're talking to him, and he's talking to them, and they're just like this.
There was a lot of this. There's a lot of Chris going like this.
It was a lot of physical.
Here, I'm gonna be Chris for a second. I'm gonna be like. For like
beautiful for the audio listeners. That was pretty much the equivalent of what happened.
Failed topics.
Yeah. Like I'm not talking Chris or anything, but those girls were pretty far out of his league. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that they were girls and they were breathing.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. There was a few of them.
No, they seemed like lovely people.
Yeah.
Not that Chris will ever.
Not Chris.
Too lovely.
Yeah. It was good.
I like Chris. Salt of the earth. Facebook friends. Love that guy to death.
You wouldn't have told the story if you didn't like him so much.
It's true.
Right, yeah.
That's really the moral there.
Patrick. Patrick.
Is he still there?
Hey, lad, broadcast.
Broadcast Patrick.
When does that come out?
What?
The D&D thing. I heard one person go,
I don't like being put on the spot.
Yeah. They weren't recording.
The show or
this is off topic. On the spot's on Thursdays.
They don't have a date.
No date.
No date yet. Just like Chris.
Soon. Fucking zing! That was great.
Well done.
I would never say that about a friend of mine like Chris.
Right.
But Ryan, that was brutal.
I don't make Facebook friends with people just to show.
It was 2 years ago. He probably has a date.
I'm sure he's had dates. He's a lovely person.
Probably a lovely guy. Salt of the earth.
I just short with him.
Bless his heart.